to bring you products, brand new products, some that maybe you've been wanting to try and you were kind of waiting. I want to wait until they get exactly, exactly the way you want them to be. And that's what this hour is. We started off with the X Bike, with the desktop, and now we have a Fitbit. And I know that you're saying, okay, Tam, I've seen Fitbits before. No, this one's brand new. This one is the Fitbit Alta. It is, you'll notice that it's nice and streamlined. So if you want something that's a little bit lower profile, a little bit more seamless, fits into your life, you've got great colors in the plum, teal, black, or the blue. This blue I'm sorry, this is the plum, this is the blue, this is the black, and this is the teal, okay? The teal is like a turquoise color. And what's great about it is you get everything that you need and everything that you love about Fitbit in that it is your activity and sleep tracker. This one's brand new and we're gonna give you all the details of what makes this different. And while you're using it, first thing in the morning, all throughout the day, when you're exercising, when you're working out, and even when you're just being active, meaning walking, going about your daily life, not only does it count and track your steps and your calories burned and your flight, your steps walked, but it does so much more than that. And we have Lori Leland here joining us to give us all the details on the brand new Fitbit Alta.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
I know.
So I don't know about you guys, if you're Fitbit fans already, I am sort of creating a whole wardrobe of Fitbits.
Yeah.
And the really cool thing about Fitbit is you can totally interchange your Fitbit usage. So if you have others, you might have a time and a place where you want to wear the Alta, where it's more appropriate, or maybe you have the Charge HR. It's really, really cool that you're gonna be able to switch back and forth between them. But here's what I want you to see. Look at how gorgeous this brand new Fitbit is. We all love Fitbit. They've been innovating since 2007, and when it comes to fitness tracking, they have truly perfected the technology. They've been around longer than anybody else. This is gonna show you your time and your date. You can interchange those spaces, so you can make it look like whatever you want it to look like. It's gonna show you your steps, your distance traveled, your calories, your active minutes, and then your brand new Fitbit is automatically gonna track even more than that. So take a look at this. Here's your steps taken, your distance traveled, your calories burned, your active minutes, and then without doing one single thing, you can just literally crawl into your bed at night.
Oh, that sounds good.
And your Fitbit knows that you're automatically sleeping. And here is what's so cool about this. Take a look how sleek and slim this is. Now you saw mine, I had the lettering on mine vertically. You could also watch it horizontally if you prefer. There is not one single button on this. It is sleek, it is smooth, it is sophisticated. The other thing I want you to know, you're gonna be able to interchange those bands. So if you have a black and you want a blue, if you have a teal and you want a plum, you're gonna be able to interchange those. So what I think is really great about this is there's a fashion component that makes it really, really fun and ensures that that Fitbit is gonna be perfect with no matter what you're wearing. But really at the end of the day, Fitbit is all about knowledge being power. And you and I have talked about this repeatedly, Tamara. A lot of us need that extra little bit of information so that we know how much we're walking. We're actually supposed to be walking about 10,000 steps a day. Let me ask you, how many steps are you walking? Do you have any idea? If you're not using any type of fitness tracker, you probably have no clue where you are. And you can't make those good positive changes in your life if you don't know what your starting point is. Maybe you're gonna get Fitbit home and realize, wow, I'm walking 11,000 steps a day.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was the opposite for me.
Right, and most of us.
Yes, I mean, I'm a busy person with stressful life and a little baby and have a lot going on, but guess what? I was only walking about 2,500 to 3,000 steps a day.
And it's so funny.
It's not enough.
The thing is, we usually think we are more active than we are.
It's
because
true.
just because you're busy doesn't mean you're active.
That's
true.
And
that's the difference. And what I always say about Fitbit and activity trackers is what my husband told me. It's not what you think you do, it's what you actually do.
Exactly.
And Fitbit shows you what you actually do, not what you think you do. And in a very non-judgmental way.
Non-judgy, no. And very encouraging and uplifting and supportive, and not in a way that makes you ever feel guilty or bad about yourself. It's just that gentle, subtle reminder. Now, let me talk you through some some of the additional features with Fitbit. Now, like I mentioned, you can crawl right into your little bed at night, and Fitbit will automatically realize that you're sleeping and go into sleep mode and then come out of sleep mode the next morning. Let me show you that beautiful screen. Again, no buttons. All you do is tap it. I'm doing it upside down. It's a little bit more sensitive when you're wearing it the proper way. The other thing that's really neat about this too is if you ever want to wake it up, all you do is turn your wrist towards you and you can glance down and look at that time.
Oh, wow.
You can even use the watch face that I'm using that has the date right on it, or you can switch it up if you want. But everything is right there available for you at your fingertips. And then some of the new things that you're getting, and again, look how sleek and sophisticated the styling is. But some of the new things that you're getting with the Fitbit application, because you can now pair to your Android and your Apple devices wirelessly using Bluetooth, you're gonna have unbelievable tracking that's automatic, and you even get smart notifications with your new Alta. So if somebody calls you, you're gonna see a call notification right on your wrist.
Nice.
If someone texts you, you're gonna see the entire text message right on your wrist that you can read.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Your calendar reminders will pop up there, and reminders to move. This is something brand new to Fitbit, every hour on the hour. And of course you can turn this off if you don't like it, but it just gives you a little vibration if you haven't moved at least 250 steps that hour and says, hey, gotta get going.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says, please just start to move. Again, not judgy, just a little gentle reminder, because how many times are you sitting in your office, or are you in that space where, you know, sitting in that space where you work and you realize 4 hours later.
Yeah, you haven't moved in 4 hours.
Right,
you know, you're like stuck to the seat. That's what happens. And it just, it's life. It's everyday life. And that's why Fitbit has really become so popular. Fitbit is really the first name when it comes to activity trackers. And yes, there are a lot of them out on the market, and they can cost a lot more. So if you just wanted to pay a lot more money, I mean, you can easily find some that are just a lot more expensive. But for many of us, and some of those more expensive ones are super complicated to use.
They are. This is so easy.
It does. It tells you what you need now to make changes now.
Absolutely. Fitbit is really, I like to call it the instruction manual that should have come with your body in the first place.
I like that.
You get more insight about your body from a Fitbit device than you've probably ever had in your entire lifetime, if you can imagine. Now, you're looking right now at that free application. Again, it's available in Apple and in Android stores for all of your portable devices, for your smartphones, for your tablets. When you take a look at your application that is on your phone, you're gonna be amazed at the depth of info that you're getting here. So here's my steps already today. Oh, 1,000 steps. Not bad. Hey, it's only 2 in the morning, right? So there we go. Half a mile. Hey, not bad. There's my calories burned already, 240. You have all of the information here, like your active minutes. You can see your sleep once it's logged. You can see all of this information right here. You can even track your exercises. Now, when I went out and did a bike ride the other day, I automatically saw that pop into my application. Fitbit knew. Yeah. Fitbit is so smart. Look, I took a walk the other day. I did a FitStar workout the other day. Check this out. I went on a bike ride, and I was able to see the path that I took on my bike.
I like that.
With that connectivity to your device with the application. So everything is so streamlined now and so automatic. You cannot make a mistake with a Fitbit device.
That's right.
You put this on, if all you do is just take this out of the box and charge it and start looking down just to see where you are throughout the day, or if all you're doing is paying attention to your reminders, then this is gonna be worth its weight in gold.
And you know what too, you mentioned charge it, the battery life on this.
Up to 5 days.
Wow.
Isn't that great? And here's your charger.
Because again, there are a lot of those fitness trackers out there that you have to charge them not only every day, but sometimes they don't even last throughout your entire workout. I've seen that.
That's true.
So Fitbit really has innovated and improved from day one. From the day they came on the market, you know, they've gotten better and they've added better features and made it more convenient. And now you have the Fitbit Alta. This is brand new. This is the first time that you're seeing it here at HSN. And I like that we have it for you on 5 Flex. So it's about $26 to get it home. And remember, all you're doing today is deciding which color you want and which size band you need. So we have it in plum, this is blue, this is black, and this is teal. And then you would order either the small or the large band. And here is the way that the wrist measures out. these are for men or women, doesn't matter. And then even with that band, even in the band, it's still adjustable. You've got a large adjustability factor right there. It's like a belt, except you've got more holes than a traditional belt that you would wrap around your waist. So it just makes it easy for you to use and seamlessly add this to your life. And that's why Fitbit has remained so popular, is because they never complicated anything. As a matter of fact, they made everything better. Not only is the actual Fitbit better, but the app gets better and easier to use. So if this is gonna be your first one, welcome to information. Welcome to knowledge is power.
And knowledge is power. Know better, do better, make better choices. You know, I used to get angry when I couldn't find a parking space close to the front door of the grocery store. I used to be like, really?
Yeah.
Really? I have to walk that far now? I'm like, okay, this is an opportunity for me to get more steps. Now I'm taking the stairs instead of the elevator. It helps you make better choices. It helps you make better decisions. It helps you have a goal and then attain it. If you have no goal, how are you going to push yourself a little bit further?
How do you know where you're going?
Exactly. And that's really the beauty of Fitbit. And you're absolutely right. You were really, really, nailing it right on the head. When you talk about Fitbit's technology just getting better and better and better over time, it does. It's always improving and always getting better. So when you buy this one device, just know improvements are constantly being made in the background. As a matter of fact, here's something that's really, really cool for a lot of us. This will help you count your calories and help you lose weight. So if you tell Fitbit how many pounds you'd like to lose, for example, maybe you want to lose 10 pounds.
Okay.
Fitbit is going to calculate for you how many calories you have to eat every day, okay? So then whenever you want to log a food, all you do is you pop in, and there is a database of over 350,000 foods. So for example, if you and I are maybe in the mood to go out for breakfast, maybe we want French toast. So I'm going to just start typing in French toast. And even when I'm not even quite done yet, it already pops up. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish it here and just show you, look at all of the different options for French toast. And we are talking major brands, the fast food restaurants, IHOP, Panera, all of the different options that exist out there, the ones that you might have at home, homemade, you can log your own. But here's what I think is really cool about this. You're gonna have this application with you when you're out to lunch with a girlfriend or having dinner with your husband. You're gonna be able to look and see the calorie count of that food and make a better choice before you eat it. Isn't that brilliant?
Yes.
The other thing too is you can actually use the barcode on here and use the barcode scanner within the application. So if you're about to eat a snack, all you do is activate that barcode reader right here. Then you're gonna be able to log that snack simply and easily. I'm just dealing with a little bit of lighting issue here, but simply and easily, all it does is grab all that information for you. So it just grabbed it for me. All of that info now just popped right in here. So it's showing me exactly what brand this was of a granola bar. Here's the serving size, 140 calories. Then you can log it for whatever meal you ate it, or if it was a snack, or maybe you decided you wanted to eat half based on the calorie count. Save the other half for later, instantly log it, and all I did was scan that barcode. So really now when you have goals, when you have things you aspire to, like losing weight or drinking more water, Fitbit is really there for you, holding your hand through every step and helping you make those better decisions and doing things that are good for your body.
And ultimately, this is the information that we need. So as I always say, ask yourself, what is your goal? Is your goal to lose weight? Is your goal to just move more and be more active? Is your goal really to kind of know what you're doing so that you can set an actual realistic goal?
Great point.
Then Fitbit is going to give you all of that information. And I love, as you're seeing it there on Barbara, she is, with every step she takes, she's sort of getting credit for that step. We always talk about, have you ever, you've done something and you want credit for it. This Fitbit gives you credit for what you do. So even on those days where you feel like, I stepped on the scale and it's not what I wanted it to be, and sometimes we can kind of get down on ourselves. When you look at your Fitbit, you're gonna say, oh wow, but I walked 10,000 steps today, and but I burned this many calories or what have you. I walked this number of flights of stairs, and you have more information with you instead of just relying on the number on the scale. Because I always tell you, the number on the scale is not the only number that you need to be concerned with. You want to see the numbers that Fitbit has for you. These are the numbers that you can feel good about yourself with. And it's not expensive, and it's not difficult, and it can easily work in anyone's life or lifestyle. And we have them for you today, brand new. Men or women, small wrist or large, purple, blue, black, or teal. And I want you to see more of this.
Okay,
the friend zone.
Yeah. Now, you may be the kind of person that you want to do this all on your own. I totally respect that. I was like that for a couple of years at first myself. And now all of my friends are partnering with me, because you start to notice when people are wearing a Fitbit, you stop them. Here in the hallway, we all stop each other. Where are you at? Let's look at your step count. And all of the information is right on your wrist. So you don't even have to go to one of your mobile devices. But if you want to, you have additional information like hydration, like sleep tracking. It'll tell you how long it took for you to fall asleep, how soundly you slept, all of that. But look at this. Here are some of my friends. I have to say, John Span is killing me right now.
He sure is.
Suzanne Runyon also killing me. My friend Brian way ahead of me. But look, I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm
You're hanging in there.
You know, I'm holding my own. Let me show you also, you're going to be able to taunt and cheer your friends, which I think is hilarious. My friend Brian said, hello, what is wrong with you? So I love also, this is my doctor. My doctor, Tim Carlson, was wearing a Fitbit when I went to see him for my checkup the other day. And guess what we did? We exchanged email addresses, so now we're friends on Fitbit, and we are constantly encouraging each other. You know what he said to me? He sent me a message the other day saying, I'm challenged by my group. I can see my incoming phone calls. He loves, loves, loves his Fitbit. And he was telling me the other day, he lost 10 pounds. Look at all these great messages I'm getting from my fabulous doctor because we're friends on Fitbit. How cool is that? And he's encouraging all of his patients to get it.
This is the thing. This is why literally Fitbit, when we say it is the #1 name in fitness trackers, and it's because of this. It's because everything about it is positive. Everything about it is made for our benefit. And if this is something that you've been wanting to try, if this is something that you've been waiting for, and you said the only thing that kept you away from Fitbit was maybe you thought, well, it's a little bit big, you know, for your style. Maybe it feels a little clunky or what have you. This one is nice and streamlined. I love that it's so easy to use. Like, you're gonna tap this to wake it up, but what I can do is this. Do you notice how it's off? Just turning my wrist.
It turns it on.
It turns it on.
Isn't that cool?
It knows that I want information from it, and then I just tap, and then I just move on. It's that simple. And if I want to connect it via Bluetooth to my cell phone, I can do that as well. And now, when I get a call, Fitbit tells me. When I get a text, Fitbit shows me.
Absolutely. I mean, you can get your calls, your text messages, all right on your wrist. So we love, love, love that part of it too. The notifications are really good. The other thing that's really great about this too is no matter where you are with your workout, with your fitness, like Barbara, we're over here with her, and wow, she's on it. You are always like the most fit person in the whole room.
Right.
But you have even learned a lot about your body from Fitbit.
I thought I knew what was going on activity-wise for myself, and I was so pleasantly surprised to see that Fitbit was important in my life because now I know. And there's a huge difference in that. I love being able to see how many steps and then connecting that with how I feel. How much sleep do I get?
That's right.
That's also a connection. It's so easy to use. It allows you to determine how basically you use it or how extensively. That way you don't have to be intimidated. And encouragement. Gentle encouragement. I love it. It's just such an amazing device. And I think that it now is fun to stay on target with my goals. And it's health.
It is.
Health is my goal.
Okay.
I love it. And when you hit your 10,000, you get a celebration right here. So that's always nice too. I always say when I'm out taking a walk, I want to push myself a little bit further. If I see I'm at like 8,000 steps or whatever it is, I'm thinking, you know, my gosh, we just need to take one more lap around the neighborhood because I'm going to get there.
I do the same thing.
It really motivates you to get to that goal every day. And Barbara's right. You know, you might just look at your wrist and that might be it. Or you might really get into the app and want to monitor all of your hydration, all of this stuff. See, this is saying, hey, kind of thirsty over here. You might want to log some water. So you're gonna be able to go in and log that water simply and easily, and it helps you keep on top of everything that's going on with your body.
And that's the thing. I will tell you, and I do see a lot of you calling in to get this brand new Fitbit because you recognize the new, the better, the improved, the ease of this. I'll tell you, when Fitbits and fitness trackers, I'll say, first came out, I didn't really get why they were so important until I got one.
Right.
And now, every single day of my life, that's what I wear. And I do notice when other people wear them. And you notice the people who wear them. They are all walks of life, men and women, younger, older. We all have our trackers here. And Fitbit is the first name when it comes to fitness and sleep trackers as well. So you can get this home for $25.99. That Flex will expire. We're not always going to have 5 Flex, but we do have it for you today. So enjoy yours. And Lori, as always,
thank you so much. Such a pleasure.
Lori keeps us fit with Fitbit. We're going to see you throughout the day, though.
I'll be back at 7.
All right, we'll see you then. Stay close. We've got 10 Faves coming up next.